All right, welcome back up on the mountain. We're loading up the trailer, going to the store. We need 54 decking boards. All right, we're all loaded up at the lumber store. 54 12-foot decking boards. Tell you what, they are not giving those things away. It was like $550 for those. Let's get back to the mountain and get to work. All right, we made it back to the mountain. All of our lumber's still right where we left it. Let's get this trailer unhooked, run back to the house and get the mini truck with all of our tools. And now we can get to work. All right, we're back with the mini truck and all the tools I think we're gonna need. All right, we're gonna swap out the nails in our nail gun. We're gonna go with these ring shank nails. They're much better for what we're trying to accomplish here. We're also gonna put on our Gel Zone knee pads because my old knees don't need to be on that deck all day. Now, I don't care who you are. That's gotta be a good look. All right, I think the plan is going to be take the boards out of the trailer and put them down over here. Now the first one's going to have a little notch in it. You can see we have a little post thing there. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. It's going to slow us down right off the get-go. All right, we got this first board notched pretty good. We'll get that nailed in. And all of the rest of them for quite a while are going to be pretty easy. So we're just going to let the camera run. All right, we have 13 decking boards down. Let's take a look at it. We started right at this front edge without any type of overhang because we don't want the weight of the trailer to break that first board off. This side, I wasn't really worried about lining up with the other boards because technically we're in two different structures. I don't like it when anybody says technically. That means they're probably not telling you the truth. On all these areas that we have the timbers doubled up, I'm only shooting 2 nails in the board this way and this way instead of doing all 4. I may come back and shoot some more, but I don't want to run out of nails. But 13 boards covered the first 6 feet of the deck. I hope my calculations are correct for the rest of it. The biggest delay is waiting for my air compressor to keep up with the nail gun. If I shoot the nails too fast, then I have to come back with the regular claw hammer and hammer them all the way in. You probably saw me do that a few times. That's what's happening. We're running low on air. It's about 63 degrees out here and I'm already a sweaty mess. That's good. I'm gonna have a water break and we'll get back to it. starting to get hot out there. We're gonna have to take more water breaks. The good news is the next board will put us at the halfway point. And at the halfway point, we've used 26 boards. So we brought too many. That's okay, we'll find some use for it. So some of these boards are super warped, and I messed up on this one here. You can see there's a little bit of gap between them here. Anytime you have a board that's not straight, you want the bow to be in towards whatever you're already working on. That way you can nail down one end and pry on this end in, and then nail this in, and the center will always be tight. Yeah, I missed one, but that's okay. At the halfway point, it's a good idea to measure how much of the first 2x12 we have on this side versus the other side. And that will help us know if we're going straight down the deck or not. If it's wider on one side than the other, you should space it out just a little bit on that side to try to make it as even as possible. Well, it's hot out, but we're making progress. We started back over there, and we're all the way at the end of the original shed. That's about 16 feet. So from here on out, it should be pretty easy. We don't have these blocks to cut around every so often. We're pretty much just going to line it up on this edge all the way out. And then we'll come back with a chalk line, snap this nice and straight, cut it off. Did I say it's time for a water break? It's always time for a water break. The longer I'm out here, the harder it gets. I'm not getting old, I'm only 29. All right, we're about 5 feet to the end. What we're gonna do now is measure here 58 1/4, and then we'll measure over here 60. Wow, we're like an inch and a little bit off. So we're gonna have to start spacing out the 60-inch side, see if we can bring that back in line. All right, that's all the decking board shot on. The only thing left is to snap a chalk line along here and cut it off with a skill saw. I hope we have enough skill to make that work. This deck way up here in the trees, it would make a super nice picnic spot. That's the blacksmith shop over there. And wouldn't you know it, I left the chalk line at home. So I gotta run and get that real quick. I'll be right back. You guys don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. We picked up our chalk line, got a new bottle of water. Where's the big guy in the back row? Did he leave? Oh, there he is. He just went to get some popcorn. All right, let's use the chalk line and then the skill saw, and then we're done. I think Mrs. P might show up in a little while to inspect our work. Is it perfect? Nope, but it's good enough for the girls we date. The last thing we need to do is to use the little Kubota to put the dump trailer back in its spot. Let's get at it. And yeah, we chalked the wheels. All right, that's going to do it for our RV barn deck thing. I have a little bit of grading to do here in the front, and we got to move the camper up here. But you don't have to wait around for that. Get outside, do something fun. Come back and tell me about it.